Is it on? Is this on? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. My name is Chris Sullivan, not Betsy Smalley, as it says in your order of service. My pronouns are she, her, and I am proud to serve on your Board of Trustees and as your treasurer. I'm a short, older woman with short gray hair, and today I'm wearing a burgundy sweater with a printed blouse underneath. Welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Columbus. Today is Music Sunday. And our service is Lessons and Carols. There is a QR code in your order of worship with lots of information about the content of today's service, and you can find the link in our online order of worship if you are watching from home. We are excited to be in community with you today. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones and move to a seat in the middle of your section to leave aisle seats open for those with accessibility needs. Thank you. If you are visiting for the first time, stop by the welcome table to pick up a visitor gift with more information about our community. Look for a Getting to Know You sign in Beach Hall after the service to learn more about our congregation. And everyone is welcome to come chat with me or another board member after the service. There's a lot going on here at First UU. Please see the order of service or this week's Sunday announcement email for details. We hope you enjoy Music Sunday and would like to ask that you please hold your applause until the very end. Thank you. Please rise in body or in spirit to sing our opening hymn, People Look East, number 226 in your gray hymnal.
Frosty the snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they fell. again someday. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow.
Good morning. I'm the Reverend Kelly McNeil. My pronouns are she, her, and I serve as your minister of congregational life. I am a white woman in her mid-30s with long purple hair, green glasses, and I'm wearing a gray dress with a black sweater. As you've no doubt noticed, this service is a little bit different from our usual. The music staff and choirs have been working hard to bring you this wonderful celebration of winter holidays and many religious perspectives. We acknowledge that it may seem a little strange to be doing this in January after the holidays have passed, but this service was originally scheduled in December. And rather than cancel, we wanted to honor all of the hard work and the beautiful music that has been prepared for us. Because we have so many readings and musical pieces, we will not be able to all do our usual visual descriptions. And again, we ask that you hold your applause until the very end of the service. Children are welcome to either stay in the service with their families for the whole time or to head to class after the chalice lighting. And last announcement, before we get to the musical celebration, today is our final call for holiday appeal contributions. We are very close to reaching $20,000 raised, and we are beyond grateful for all of your amazing generosity. If you would still like to contribute to the holiday appeal campaign, you can donate online or see the holiday appeal table outside the sanctuary after the service. And now we will hear from Jack Holdford about what this music community means to him.
Good morning. I'm Jack Holdford, and I'm grateful to be with you on Music Sunday, a morning that reminds me why I walk through these doors. If there's anything that draws me most deeply to this community, it's the music. In our tradition, we gather around shared values: compassion, justice, curiosity, and kindness, and we strive to live them out in the world. Music is one of the ways we do that. It brings us together, opens us and invites us to feel what it means to be human. Our music program is a remarkable expression of that spirit. We have this beautiful hall with its outstanding acoustics, and we're fortunate to host many talented musicians throughout the year who bring it all to life. This morning, you'll hear from our choirs, the Peace Pals, who charm us as they always do, the Chalice Choir, 40 to 50 voices strong, and the Spirit of Life Choir, the choir I sing with and I hold closest to my heart. Listening to music is nourishing, but singing, especially in community, is something more. It engages the body, the mind, the emotions, and the social bonds between us. Research shows that group singing reduces stress. It supports resilience, strengthens immunity, and draws people closer. I felt those benefits myself at Tuesday night rehearsal. At the beginning of the season, when our director, Michaela, hands out a new piece, I sometimes think this might be beyond me. Yet gradually, note by note, our voices find each other. The music grows, not from perfection, but from our willingness to try together. If you've ever felt a pull to sing, or if you're simply curious about what happens when a group of people breathe and create sound together, support the programs that make mornings like this possible. You can still make a gift to our holiday appeal via the basket, QR code, or at the table in the gallery after the service. Your gift, whether $500, $50, or $5, helps sustain our music, our outreach, and every gathering where people find connection and meaning here. Thank you to those who have already donated and given as they're able, knowing that every gift matters. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for sharing this community where music, justice, and humanity meet.
This is The Map You Make Yourself, A Blessing by Jan Richardson. You have looked at so many doors with longing, wondering if your life lay on the other side. For today, choose the door that opens to the inside. Travel the most ancient way of all, the path that leads you to the center of your life. No map but the map you make yourself. No provision but what you already carry and the grace that comes to those who walk the pilgrim's way. Speak this blessing as you set out and watch how the rhythm slows the cadence of the road, drawing you into the pace that is your own. Eat when you are hungry. Rest when you are tired. Listen to your dreaming. Welcome detours as doors deeper in. Pray for protection. Ask for guidance. Offer gladness for the gifts that come and then let them go. Do not expect to return by the same road. Home is always by another way, and you will know it not by the light that waits for you, but by the star that blazes inside you, telling you where you are is holy and you are welcome here.
First Snow by Mary Oliver. The snow began here this morning and all day continued its white rhetoric everywhere, calling us back to why, how, whence such beauty, and what the meaning. Such an oracular fever, flowing past windows, an energy it seemed would never ebb, never settle, less than lovely. And only now, deep into night, it has finally ended. The silence is immense, and the heavens still hold a million candles, nowhere the familiar things, stars, the moon, the darkness we expect and nightly turn from. Trees glitter like castles of ribbons, the broad fields smolder with light, a passing creek bed lies heaped with shining hills. And though the questions that have assailed us all day remain, not a single answer has been found. Walking out now into the silence and the light under the trees and through the fields feels like one.
This is from The Stillness of Winter by Barbara Mahaney. Maybe, deep inside, it's that we're all still afraid of the dark, or drawn to it. Either way, as long as we've been two-legged, upright, and wise enough to wield a light-spitting wand, be it torch or battery-fueled flashlight, we've tiptoed toward the longest night, the winter solstice, with an odd mix of awe and wary eye over the shoulder. With each minute's darkening, ancient folk, and some of us nowadays too, feared the sun might never shine again, be forever extinguished, a burned-out bulb in the blackest of skies. So they and we churned up the wildest rumpus, all but set the place ablaze, fired up candles and torches and piles of sticks, lest there be no tomorrow. Solstice science boils down to plain-angled geometry. It's all about tilt. You might say the North Pole turns its back to the sun. The shadow cast is never longer, nor the night. But the drama doesn't stop there. That's not the end of the story. Once we're plunged to the nadir, when it's dark as dark can be, the light begins to pour again, slowly at first, in increments of mere seconds in the days just after the solstice, and then, with life-saving and relative abundance, minute by minute. In the end, the longest night breaks exuberantly into undeniable daylight. Is that the whole point of this exercise in diminishment, in darkness? Trust in the dawn. Put your faith in the heavenly proof. Light comes again.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Sing all the ancient Yuletide carols, fa la 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 la. Sing the flames in your before us, fa la la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Follow me and merry measure. Fa la 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 la. Well, a tale of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. Hail the day, ye lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la. Sing joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Well and now the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
A fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We'll dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. We'll count all our blessings while the mother lays down, with snow as her blanket covering the ground. Thanks to the mother for the life that she brings, she'll waken to warm us again in the spring. The poor and the hungry, the sick and the lost, these are our children, no matter the cost. Come by the fire, the harvest to share, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. A fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort by here. We dance to the stars. solstice is still living here. The spirit of solstice is still living here.
Our pastoral care listener today is Barb Fiorini. There's Barb. We have 3 announcements and 6 caring cards this morning. We share in the sorrow and grief of Aaron Sumansky, whose beloved partner of almost 20 years, Ace, died Saturday, December 27th. Ace was so happy to have found a place that was truly welcoming and supportive. They began attending services 2 months ago. Aaron says our community made a difference in Ace's life. Peace to you, Aaron. We send healing thoughts and care to Julia Sargent, who had surgery on New Year's Eve, and she is recovering at home. And finally, our sad condolences to Gail Baxter, whose brother Keith recently died from kidney cancer, which had spread to his heart and lungs. He was the last of Gail's siblings. Our deep care to you, Gail.
If there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the nations. If there is to be peace in the nations, there must be peace in the cities. If there is to be peace in the cities, there must be peace between neighbors. If there is to be peace between neighbors, there must be peace in the home. If there is to be peace in the home, there must be peace in the heart.
Angels' voices
There's making in a miracle. The magic of Christmas is man-made, or often woman-made, or to put it without gender, human-made. The magic of Christmas is crafted, and that doesn't just mean handcrafted, baked in an oven, glued, taped, tied with a bow. The magic of Christmas is in intention. The magic of Christmas takes planning and work. There's magic in the Christmas lights, but they need to be untangled, checked bulb by bulb, put into place, turned on. There's magic in the cookies, but ingredients need to be bought, ovens need to be warmed, recipes need to be followed, treats need to be taste tested. There's magic in each gift, but lists need to be made and checked twice. Items need to be chosen and wrapped, placed under a tree. It's all magic, and it doesn't just happen. It's made, just like how each year a miracle is celebrated. But that very first Christmas, that miracle didn't just happen either. The Magi didn't just show up the night the star appeared. It was a long-awaited sign. The trip took planning, time, a journey, faith. The shepherds didn't just happen to be around. They were working, tending. Glory, glad tidings, good news to all. And yet, sheep still needed to be watched. There's still work to be done. And the baby wasn't just born, no. Months of waiting, growing, changing. Mary losing parts of herself she would never get back. A life she once knew, dreams she once had. A sacrifice of love. So the magic of Christmas isn't necessarily magic at all. It's planning, it's thoughtfulness, it's waiting, it's work, it's love. And yet, that in and of itself is magic. In a world full of pain, that such light can still shine. So really, it may be a miracle after all.
Amid all the noise in our lives, we take this moment to sit in silence, to give thanks for another day, to give thanks for all those in our lives who have brought us warmth and love, to give thanks for the gift of life. We know we are on our pilgrimage here but for a brief moment in time. Let us open ourselves here, now, to the process of becoming more whole, of living more fully, of giving and forgiving more freely, of understanding more completely the meaning of our lives here on this earth.
This is an excerpt from Light in the Darkness by Rabbi Rachel Barenblatt. Even in times of greatest darkness, when it seems that hope is gone, when you feel tapped out and drained, don't give up. Do the tiny thing you can do, even if it doesn't feel like enough. That's the message of the Hanukkah story. The story of the oil that shouldn't have been enough, the light that burned in the darkness even after it should have gone out. The light that burned in the temple in days of old was supposed to be kept burning all the time. Ner Tamid, the eternal light, is and was a reminder of what's truly eternal, God's presence, our connection with something greater than ourselves, hope, love. Kindling the eternal light in the temple when they knew they didn't have enough fuel to keep it burning was arguably foolhardy. But they kindled it anyway, and what shouldn't have been enough became enough. Maybe you're feeling lately like you're not enough. Maybe you're feeling like the darkness presses in on all sides and will not be defeated. Maybe you're feeling worn down and hopeless. Hanukkah comes to remind us, don't give up. Do what little you can, even if it doesn't feel like it's enough. Maybe especially if it doesn't feel like it's enough. Make the leap of faith of continuing to try to build a life, a world that is better than the one we've got now. Start tonight with one little light, one tiny flame against the darkness, and tomorrow night there will be two.
Kwanzaa was conceived and born in the womb, work, and transformative struggles of the Black freedom movement. And thus, its essential message and meaning was shaped and shared not only in Sankofa initiatives of cultural revival, of the best of our views, values, and practices as African people. It was also shaped by that defining decade of fierce strivings and struggles for freedom, justice, and associated goods waged by Africans and other peoples of color all over the world in the 1960s. Kwanzaa thus became into being, grounded itself, and grew as an act of freedom, an instrument of freedom, a celebration of freedom, and a practice of freedom. It was an act of self-determination and self-authorization, a means of cultivating and expanding consciousness and commitment, a righteous reveling in our recaptured sense of the sacred, soulfulness, and beauty of our Black selves, and the practice of principles that engenders and sustains liberated and liberating ways to understand and assert ourselves in the world.
Closure by Amanda Gorman. To begin again isn't to go backwards, but to decide to go. Our story is not a circle carved, but a spiral shed, shaped, spinning, shifting inward and outward ad infinitum, like a lung on the bank of speech. Breathe with us. We embark both beside and beyond who we were, who we are. It is a return and a departure. We spiral on, pushing up and out like a growing thing, making its form out of earth. In a poem, there's no end, just a place where the page glows wide and waiting, like a lifted hand, poised and paused. Here is our bond, unbordered by bone. Perhaps love is how it feels to breathe the same air. All we have is time, is now. Time takes us on. How we are moved says everything about what we are to each other and what we are to each other, if not everything.
King
Let us go out into the world singing songs that proclaim liberty, songs that turn ashes into garlands, songs that bind up the afflicted and those who mourn, songs that, like oaks, have roots that go deep and stand strong. Let us go out into the world singing. We know these songs. They vibrate through time in our very souls. They are the songs that give us life. They are the songs that give us meaning. They are the songs that give us purpose. Now it is our turn to take these life-giving songs out into the world. Let us go now singing these songs with voices deep and strong. And may the world join us in praise and in celebration and in love. Amen. And now let us extinguish our chalice together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of vision. As we go forth, let us heal and transform ourselves and our world through reason and love.